Hi everybody. Hi YouTube Rob. Right, sorry about that. I've had that saying that hi everybody. Oh god. Hi Dr. Nick. I've had that stuck in my head phrase, so I thought it'd be funny to use it as an introduction, and obviously it sounded terrible, so I do apologise. Welcome back to Let's Play The Sinking City. Also, I want to go to Casebook, I think. Also, what am I saying? What am I saying? Place on map. So where do I want to go? I'm sure that's where I want to go. Just follow that. That isn't it. So the position we're like the North Coast Road. What am I saying? Yes. So when I made the thumbnail for the last episode, or the first episode even, I was Googling images, and from what well, not Googling images, I was looking for the logo, the game logo, so I could use it. And what I discovered was that the game is, well, I say the game, I don't know how true it is, but I don't know where I'm going. When I Googled it, basically, what I'm trying to get at is when I Googled it, images of Cthulhu came up. So I don't think it is to do with Dagon. I think it is based around Cthulhu. But, I mean, I don't mind. Don't get me wrong. Cthulhu's a great story, but I don't know. Everything HP Lovecraft, like game wise or whatnot, seems to be just. Where am I going? I want to somehow. Wait, I know where I need to go. Yeah, everything just seems to be HP Lovecraft. There's no other ventures into his work. So when I first heard about this game, like I say, I thought it might have been Dagon, but judging by the images and stuff that I've seen, and actually the game logo itself, um, it took me a minute to realise. I think it is another Cthulhu story. Under the keel bar, exit. Under the sea. Under the sea. Down where it's brighter, something or something, take it from me. Da 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 da. My cat's been in my window again. I can see the sun. Is that a tentacle? No, it's a ship. I can see the sunlight glaring on my TV, which is grand. Oh, that's grand. Oh. Ba 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 da. Oh. Lost at sea. Ba da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba bum. Okay, that was interesting. Is this that picture again? It is.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Semper Fortis. Instead of Semper Fi. What's this?
Never again, they say.
Oh, all that... There we go. All that we see or seen is just a dream within a dream. Oh, it's a dog tag. Charles W. Reed. 21st of March, 1917 to... No, that's not right. Is it? To the 10th to the 9th of October, 94. Wait. No, that can't be right. That's when he was... No. I don't know what the dates are. No. I don't know. Tincture of opium soothes all ailments. Add to any spirits or tonic. Is this... No, don't it. There's an image or a picture. Oh, okay. Oh, I think we'll go for the wind coat. I like that. That looks quite very private eye. There's an image that I've seen, a photo on Twitter a while ago. It shows one of those bottles. Why is it every time I go to record, I start yawning? I've been awake all morning. It's only, what, 12:30? I've been at, like, 12:30 dinner time. I've been awake all morning, and I have not been tired. As soon as I record, it's like, you're going to start yawning now. But I've seen... that was a big yawn. I've seen a picture of a bottle, like that Tincture ailments, and there's the label on the back says what's in it, and half the stuff that's in it is like chloroform, morphine, all sorts of stuff, and half of it in its own would probably kill you. Right, Mr. Reed, you were the rare example of a man who treated one of my kind humanely, and I feel I have to repay the debt to you. Take this as a friendly piece of advice. Run! Save your life and leave this drotch city to the depths. Don't dig into its secrets, for they are not worth it. There's nothing good left here. I believe you can find a way to escape. Please heed my words. Lewis Finn. I knew that saving him might be good. Mr. Reed, it seems that you overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please, take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Your hands. Oh, yeah, I've got to hold it, haven't I? Coiled spring, shell casing, metal scrap. Sephiroth. Coil spring, shell casing, metal scrap. Sephiroth. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They are just men, the Yellow Kings gang. They can't get in here now. Now there's only me and these nightmares. A little longer and I'll figure them out. Okay. Baby. Ooh, that's a devil trap. That's very interesting. Oh. Okay, so there's devil traps on the floor. And on the ceiling. Wow. Is this where Sam and Dean have been? I'm surprised there's no salt on the windows. This must be the Winchester residence. Oh no. Oh, the door won't budge. Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Your landlord. Okay, so we can't go. Oh, it's just a light. And again, I'm yawning. Stop yawning. I wish there was a way how I could stop yawning. And before anyone says get more sleep, I've been ill this past week, so all I've done is sleep. And I don't know if I'm overexhausted or whatnot, but... I mean, I went for a walk this morning as well, so... But that's not going to leave me knackered. I mean, I don't feel tired, my body's yawning. Maybe I need some of that miracle ailment cures. So the lighthouse is out. Several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing but now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tiny profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only this city wasn't so impossible to navigate. So this looks like it was another detective's room. Okay. It kind of reminds me a bit of Silent Hill. Can't see because the sun's bloody. Actually, can I put my... No, don't climb up on the bloody thing. Will it... I've got his name now. Reed. It's just a very fascinating picture, that was. Oh, perhaps I should have took pictures of that other room. Actually, thinking about it. I'm going to go do that. Or maybe if I use my mind's eye. Would that do anything? Which room was it? This one. Wow, my PS4 is going mega loud. I do apologise once again. Sam? Dean? Cass? Dean? God, I love Supernatural. Do any of you guys watch it? Let me know in the comments if you watch it. I've not watched the last 2 seasons.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you though, mister. You want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
Who are you?
Sorry, but who are you again?
You bang your head or something? I'm Victor Olmsted. I own the place. This place. The Devil's Reef Hotel.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Is he's one of those oh wow, that is a lot of books. He's one of those wow, that is a lot of books to read. I'm in heaven. He's one of those, I forgot what they're called now, fish people, isn't he? I thought at first he had like a weird jowl, but then when I was looking at it, he's got gills on his side of his throat. Darren, I think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places that you know already, kind of like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. What I learned is that the tradition dates back to times well before the flood. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. You've seen the crooked H-shaped sign on doors around town. That means that the house is inhabited. The crosshatch grid sign marks hidden caches of useful items. The V-shaped sign is for barricaded, dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out the spiral-shaped sign, though. You'll have to investigate that for yourself. And if you see a sign with a cross and 3 Ks, reach for the gun. Okay? So that's what the signs mean. Interesting. Shell, casing, coil, springs, gunpowder, Sephiroth. Sorry, I'll stop. My dear Victor, how is Oakmont treating you? Should you require any support, the Blackwoods will be happy to help you. I have arranged for that. Regarding your question, I don't know where Robert went, sadly, only that he did not stay in Innsmouth. Perhaps there is hope he didn't perish in that cursed raid. Take good care of the hotel, please. Plenty of our relatives are interested in the property, but you're still my favourite nephew. I know the Devil's Reef is in good hands. Kind regards, Aunt Portia. Well, it's good to know, guys, that I'm safe. Have no fear. Rob is here. Right, I want to have a look at those books. City correspondence. Wow, this is a B Street. Would it be here? Or would it be in the case books? No, so it's not there. Oh, I didn't mean to press down. So you can see the H there. Where would it be? City, correspondence, rarity, casebook, inventory. Where? No clues or no deductions. Lost at sea. Oh. Ah. What? So lost at sea. The key to headquarters. Someone gave me a key to the expedition headquarters. It is in northern Coverside at the crossroads of Asher Road. Has been for an expedition. Okay, so then we've got what? Frosty Welcome. Lewis, Lewis may be at the bar, so we've done that. Bloodstained Note, we've done all of that. So letters from Oak, come on. Forlorn Woman, Lone Child, Mesmer, Static in His Terrific. Right, so these are the books. Oh, these are side cases. Awesome. This city, no matter how badly the flood damaged it, it has... Sorry, I've got something stuck in my throat. This city, no matter how badly the flood damaged it, has an unnatural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. I went to the eastern part of the Salvation Harbour, near the crossing of Fitz O'Callaghan Street and Old Church Road. It came. The feeling of loneliness and fear was immense. I was a woman, locked in a room, infected and slowly rotting. My body turned into something. It itched badly, and my face. I had to touch the skin with both hands to prevent it from growing until I suffocated. I ended up sitting on the road, crying until some Innsmouther kicked me and ordered me away. The visions had tested me, playing with my mind. My old forgotten fears come to life. When I was small, I was afraid to stay alone. I thought my parents would leave and never come back. Today I went to the eastern streets of Coverside, and the visions came on the corner of St. Elmo's Fire and Kingsport Street. I felt I was alone, forgotten in a locked room, hungry and frightened. It was so scary to stay inside, but everything was much worse behind the door. Something scratched in the corridor, and there were terrifying screams from outside. I could not run, could not hide. I just waited for Mum to return. I'm afraid someone stalks me. It started when I visited Western Advent and had a vision at the intersection of Purity Road and Oak Street. I saw mirrors full of reflections and someone trapped, trying in vain to escape. His expression of fear and panic shook me deeply. After that, a very tall and skinny man started following me in the distance. What troubles me is that I see him in the reflections, but I've never caught a straight view of the stalker. I'm sure the police will mock me if I come asking for protection. Seems it's time to buy a good, trustworthy gun and start to practice. I was walking in the Lombard Street in Eastern Reed Heights when it happened again. It's not just a vision, but a noise, hissing radio static, growing louder and louder. Voices from afar were lost in it, crying desperately. I tried not to show how bad it was. I was afraid to reveal it to the locals. The images came after I passed Bullock Street towards Heelog Street. The hissing flooded my mind, and I saw a man surrounded by radios, talking to them. He was dying. I felt it, and when it happened, the vision was gone. Tonight the air forced me to leave the hotel. The putrid smell of rotting seaweed and fish made it hard to breathe. I remembered a huge apple tree and thought it may be nicer there. Moreover, I was afraid that the hotel owner would see my seizures. The visions occurred when I was a few blocks from the apple tree, walking E. Brown Street in Central Shells. I felt like I was drowning. I ran forward, and when I passed the street of St. Michael's Church, I felt the water surrounding me, pressing, calling. I needed all my will to fight the desire to go to the mare and sink into its depths. No matter how different my visions may be, they are always so frightening. Today it was man. He left a house in Southern Oldgrove on Warwick Street, somewhere between Seaside and Hillside Streets. Our eyes met, and I immediately felt the burning exaltation, a wild torrent of emotions. I saw him among the monstrosities, touching them, embracing, kissing. The vision was so intense I bent in two and threw up all my breakfast. He walked past saying something like, "Cursed newcomers," and I prayed he wouldn't stop to help. Even now, when I close my eyes, I see the creatures around this man. I'm afraid of the bathroom and the kitchen sink. Each time I want to wash my hands, I tremble in fear. What if they'll talk to me? This began after a vision in Western Reed Heights near the crossing of Ebion, Ward and Baker Streets. I saw a man, naked and covered in blood, in a room without doors or windows. Surrounded by the dark holes of pipes, he was cutting himself, piece by piece, feeding those copper mouths. They were whispering with voices so sweet and promising, but full of hunger and hatred. How could he believe them? Could he even escape? And had they noticed me? I can't help but turn around at any noise after what I saw yesterday. I walked down Murdoch Avenue in Western Advent, and near Oak Street I was hit with an excruciating migraine. My nose started to bleed, and the visions came. I saw one man writing a letter and another about to strike him from behind. Somehow I was both the spectator and the sitting man, but no matter how I cried out warnings or tried to move, it didn't work. It seems I lost conscious when the killer hit the man's head, and it took me several hours to get back to the hotel after. After this vision, I shake in fear at the sound of a child's cry. It happened in Western Reed Heights on Washington Street. I passed Ebion Street and was heading towards Oak Street, but saw it. The thing was running so fast I didn't even understand what it was. It jumped from the window, and the vision struck me immediately. I saw a man, a doctor, hiding in the room. He was writing something with a shaking hand, something like a last will, and then I saw the thing stalking him. A fetus on thin, pointy legs, with a little face full of evil and hatred. It's shrieking. I can't forget it. The local in-mouthers scare me a lot. I've never seen a place with so many ill people. Their faces pursue me, even in visions. Recently, I was in the northern part of Grimhaven Bay, walking down Whisper Street. I barely made it to Hubert Avenue when the visions came. I stood among many in-mouthers, disguised as one of them, and listened. Their leader read the story of a captain participating in pagan rites, copulating with savage witches and beasts, bringing sacrifices. I still remember his name, Obed. Today I fell asleep in the street. I'm sure it's connected to my vision somehow, because I felt the same nausea and headache as before they strike. It happened in Coverside, near the corner of Tanner Street and the Old Church Road. I felt dizzy, and my mouth was full of bittersweet taste. I saw a woman with kind eyes giving me a drink and whispering something. Immediately after that, I fell asleep and spent nearly half the day lying in the dirt like a hobo. It's a miracle no one stole anything from me. Okay, so there, the hotel owner allowed me to look through the weird notes he found in the rooms of the disappeared newcomers. Among them I found several pages from the diary of a man describing his life in Oakmont. He suffers from visions and marked the places where they happened. Was he trying to avoid them? That's interesting. So, I think we'll... So this is where one is. So, okay. That was actually quite interesting. I like learning about stuff like that. Okay, so we see the crooked H there. New fast travel point. Okay, awesome. It's like Venice. Where are we going? So, the Oakmont Chronicles. That's a newspaper in the Oakmont Police Department. Thugmartin Manor. Oakmont University Library. Oh man, I'd love to go to like an old library like that. So if I go back to... is there a... Okay, right, I think I get it now. I think so. If... So R3 is to leave a marker, and then when I go to the other one and put those other things up, it leaves like mission markers. I think I get it. Oh, crap, get out. Get out, get out. Oh, triangles, Clive. I'm playing Army Trilogy, not Army Trilogy 4. What's it called? Zombie Army 4, that's the one. I'm playing that at the moment, so I'm so used to pressing X to... Does this thing go any faster? So I'm used to pressing X to climb. Where are you going, Rob? Oh my god, what is that? And again, my PS4 sounds like it's going to take off. I need to give it a good clean again. I need to buy some thingamabob, compressed air. Oh, are these the in-mouthers? Oh, he's being sick.
Extra, extra, all the news that's fit.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
Extra, extra, all the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper,
Sure.
mister.
Okay, I can't buy anything. Sorry to get your hopes up, friend. So it's round there somewhere. Blackwood Marsh Fish Canning Factory, okay. Wow, the details like in this place, it really is all gothic and horror-y. I really want to know like what happened to these in-mouthers, like is it due to because of, like I said, the story, oh I can swim, in Dagon, where like humans and fish, oh crap, I'm getting damage, humans and fish people started breeding together, and so like the offspawn were like mutated half fish half humans. Or is it some sort of curse or something? Oh, what's he doing? Oops, didn't want to do that. How do I sprint? Nope. I'm sure it was L3 to sprint, wasn't it? How do I get... I must have to climb up something then, maybe. I mean, there's no markings on any of them doors. So it must be something to do... Oh, wait. Must be something to do with all this. Maybe. Like I can climb up that little bit of fence in there like it's Assassin's Creed. Maybe. Nope. Anywhere to crouch? Oh, they do look like cultists, don't they? Or pagans. Eastern Salvation Harbour, crossing of Fitz O'Callaghan, say Old Church Street, Orchard Avenue, Howard Street. And western coverside corner of Town Street and Old Church Road. Watch the street, Ebbing, and the corner of Murdoch Avenue, West Baker Ward. Nope. Basement side number between Haydock and Bullock. No. Oh wait. East Brown Street to the east corner of St Michael's. No. Orchard, Lincoln, or Howard's what I'm looking for. Orchard. No, okay, so there's nothing there. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when you live in a dream. Freedom Avenue. Smells like freedom. I've no idea where it is I'm meant to be going and whatnot. Wheatley's household chemist. Coverside West, Bassett, Old Church, Roosevelt Streets. Men's finest clothing. It really is like it. I'm getting major like Silent Hill vibes. It does look really awesome. Roosevelt Street, Hubert Avenue. Ba-ba-da-bum. Bum bum. Bum ba-dum bum. Bum bum. Where's my map? Coverside West. You know what? Let's go to the police department. Let's see what we can find in there. I'm guessing this is the police station. Oh, come on. Yeah, police department says it right there, Rob. Well, hello. Is that Lady Dimitrescu? No. Right, so that's got the H emboldened on it. Interesting. What's he doing?
Hello, officer.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case of Albert Throgmorton. Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
Looks like we've got a bit of animosity here.
You and I have a problem, officer.
No, no. Aside from making everyone in the Oakmont Police Department look like idiots, let me be frank, newcomer. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal here.
Okay. Well, can I use the police archive in the meantime?
You can, but only because of Mr. Throgmorton's patronage. And heed me well, you're on mighty thin ice, and I'll be under it when it breaks.
Oh dear. Someone is a little angsty, aren't they, eh? Better go have a Snickers, mate. Sounds like you need it. Where would the archives be? Oh, right there. Pardon me. I'd love to, like, just be able to go in and read something like all this. Like, you know, learning about all the paranormal stuff and crazy stuff. So we've got crime subject, evidence and district. Okay. So, in Mather's notes. Scroll. Right, the local in-mouths scare me a lot. I've never seen a place with so many ill people. Their faces pursue me even in visuals. Oh, we've read that one, haven't we? In Mather's notes. Yeah. Violent crime. Ooh. I don't know what I'm doing here. What? Select 3 search criteria. Oh, wait, okay, so violent crimes, suspects, okay, I see now. I get it. Right, so choose evidence. So today I fell asleep on the street. Right, now let's start with the first one. Forlorn woman. Okay, so no matter how badly the flood damaged It has an unnatural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking to the eastern part of the... So, we want... district. So, I went to the eastern part of Salvation Harbour. So, Salvation Harbour. Near the Orchard Road. It came there... It's impounds criminal pattern. Not the reinfect slowly right my body takes for these. Would it subjects, let's go victims, and then misdemeanors. Nope. Okay, violent crimes, property crimes, complaints. Nope. Documentation. Okay, let's go for suspects, misdemeanors. I kind of get what I need to do. Choose evidence. So select research criteria to look for the flood. Where's the one? Mirror, is this the one? Please remark me. Right, okay, so Advent, so we've got district. Okay, so districts. Advent. And had a vision at the intersection of Purity Road and Oak Street. I saw mirrors full of reflections and saw on track trying in vain to escape. His expression of fear and panic shook me deeply. After that, a very tall and skinny man started following me in the distance. What was that? Seeing reflection of them, of course. So would that be instruments of crime and suspects, witness, victims, officers? No, I don't know what I'm doing here. Then I kind of get it. I've got to like use the 3 criteria to find case reports, haven't I? But for some reason I can't figure it out. It's basically the 1920s version of Google, or maybe Ask Jeeves, and I ain't got the foggiest how I meant to do it. I wish there was like a tutorial or something that would just say, right, okay, so what you need to do is this, this, and this. Across rate of action. So if I pin that one, the Lost Expedition. Okay, so Oakmont. Is there anything? No, so, but maybe if we go for the harbour, evidence. Impounds, victims. So I don't think it... Oh, wait, actually, what if we do that and then Advent, victims, no, officers. No, I don't. So you'd think if there was something, then something would pop up, wouldn't it? But I don't know. I'm going to have a quick Google, guys, and see what it says. So I'm going to end this episode here, and I'm going to Google, just see how I use that.
Don't waste my time.
Oh, shut up. Just to see how I do the crime reports. Or use the archive, so we'll see. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you all have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please do leave a like. If you know how to do it before I have a chance to record the next episode, please do leave a note in the comments so I can have a figure it out and give it a quick read. If not, I'll Google it, and hopefully in the next episode we'll figure out how to do it. So me and Mr. Reed will say bye for now. Do take care. Bye.